Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My channel and podcast. This week's topic is conflict or peace.
Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy Gohrick. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My channel and podcast. This week's topic is conflict or peace. Which one do you choose? Because you do have a choice if you have conflict or peace in your life, okay? So what brought this one on is I was watching TikToks this morning, which can't say that was maybe the best thing, but it gives me ideas for topics sometimes. And there was this lady who was in a grocery store and she was standing there recording this other lady. And neither one of them would move to go around the other one. And they both just stood there. And I was kind of shocked at this. And they were both recording each other. And the whole thing was probably a big misunderstanding, right? Because one wasn't paying attention and the other one, I don't know. So they both just stood their ground. They both just stood their ground, right? Neither one moving and just getting angrier and angrier at each other. So the point is, both of them or one of them could have chosen peace and just walked around and gotten out of the way. But instead, they both chose conflict, which both stressed them both out and kind of ruined their day because they were getting so angry at each other just because they were both standing in each other's way. So with anything and that happens in your life, you can choose conflict or peace, right? I know through our traumas and through our fight or flight, we've always learned we got to stick up for yourself. You can't be walked all over by people, right? But if you want to have a healthier, happier, more peaceful life, you need to look at things differently and look for things that give you peace, like walking away from a conflict, right? Walking away from an argument because it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter because even if you tried to explain to the person like these two ladies they were both trying to explain their side to just standing in front of each other rather than one of them walking around. The other person, if you try to explain it, the other person's not going to get it because they weren't getting it from each other. They both thought they were right, and there was no amount of explaining that was going to work. And that would be the same thing with an argument with somebody, even your family member. Now, sometimes it depends on the person. Sometimes, I mean, it would work to have the conversation, but you want to do it in the right way, not come at each other angry. So, I mean, that's a whole nother thing too, is sitting down and learning how to speak to each other to overcome conflict, right? But when you're out and about with people that you're never going to see again, it's better to just walk away and know that it's okay. You will live a happier, healthier life doing that than sitting there and arguing because all that's going to do is get you worked up. And, when you get worked up in your body, it is affecting you, it is affecting your health. And down the road, if you continue to do it, things are going to show up to let you know that you're not treating your body right by getting so angry and upset. I see it. I see it all the time in myself and other people. We do a lot of damage to ourselves by wanting to fight. And I mean fight, it could be verbal. I guess it could be physical. That's not really me, but just choose the peace for your life. Choose the tranquility for your life. And it's okay to walk away from people. It's okay to be the one to walk around. There's times I'm in the store and some will come, our carts will come together like this. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't wrong, but it's okay, right? I mean, there was no way to prove who was right or wrong and being in each other's way. We were in our own little worlds when we're grocery shopping, trying to find what we need to find in the grocery store. For me, it's trying to find what I need to find and get out of there as quick as possible because the energies. So, we get lost in ourselves, or maybe, that person that we didn't really run into each other, but it happens all the time where you like get in each other's way. They could be in another world. They could have had a bad day. They could have had a loved one pass away. You don't know what other people are going through either when you have these conflicts like this. So if you want peace in your life, just walk away and know that it's okay. Know that it's okay that you didn't prove to that person because you have nothing to prove to the other person. It's all to prove to yourself. It's all about taking care of yourself. Everything is about yourself, which in turn, when you become a better person and have less conflict in your life, and you want to be aggressive and be angry and upset, you start to affect those people around you. Because if just one of those ladies chose to just get out of the way and rock around, that would have helped the other one see that and maybe act differently the next time, right? But the most important thing is to just really look at yourself and try to choose peace if you want to have a healthier, happier, less stressful life. I want to share with you the sponsor of this video. It is the X39 Lifewave patches. These are amazing, and I want you to know I don't share anything or recommend anything unless I use it for myself and I totally love it. Okay, I don't do any of that. These I love. My mother, my husband, and I have all been on them since August. And immediately what I noticed was much more energy in myself. I had much more energy to get things done and just felt a lot of energy during the day. And I didn't get tired in the afternoon like I would sometimes. And I also noticed in myself that I had a mole up here and it just disappeared, right? And I had a few more like later that happened too. And then I noticed that I had had a cut on my hand and it healed really quickly. Okay. And then so with my mother, she is almost 80 and she would get tired in the late afternoon and take naps usually around 2, 3, or 4, right? And once she got on these patches, she no longer needed the nap. She wasn't taking naps anymore. She was had more energy herself and was more well rested. And then finally with my husband, and these are just a few of the results, okay? Finally with my husband, he had a lot more energy. He's been retired and he kind of got in a slump, and he had a lot of energy once he got on these patches. A couple of days after getting on the patches, he pulled his shoulder out of his socket, which he's done before. He popped it back in anyway, and it bruised horribly. He couldn't lift his arm up. He hurt it pretty bad. It's something he does a lot. And the next day, he was able to lift it halfway up. And then the day after that, he was able to lift it all the way up again, which that's never happened when he's dislocated his shoulder. And there was tons of bruising all the way down his shoulder, and that cleared up, and it was much lighter like the second day, and it cleared up much quicker, and he just healed so much faster after being on these patches. So here's what they look like. And you just take it off and you put it on. Well, this is one place you put it, is the back of the neck, and I hope this is going to show up in the video right there. Back of the neck is where I put mine. And you can put it on your stomach, and there's many other places you can put it, but there is information in the description below on these patches. They are amazing, and I want to just give you what it says on the website about it, just so you have an idea of how it works and why it works. The technology of the X39 patches is phototherapy. It gently stimulates the skin with light, which stimulates the natural flow of energy in the body, which improves the health in the body. So like I said, we've had amazing results. I love them. My mom loves them. My husband loves them. I have quite a few other people on them, and they've all had amazing results. It's helped improve their health and helps them recover quicker. So if you have any questions or are interested in them, go ahead and reach out to me. All the information to contact me is below. There is also a Start X39 website. You can go check it out. Or if you just want to order it, there's a link to order it in the description below. But check them out. I am been so happy on these patches. So that's what I've got for today. There's a free healing meditation in the description below. There's many ways to work with me, all in the description below. If you have any topics you want me to discuss, just comment down below, or also you can email me, which is in the description, my email. And please like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Now go do something you love. Every day, do something you love, at least one thing. Whether it's sing, dance, run around the yard, do at least one thing every day you love. And then do at least one thing of self-care, whether it's drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate. Do at least one of those every day. And then look for the good in everything and look for the good in everyone. And when you see something in someone that stands out to you, say it to them. And finally, write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things, and I promise you, you're going to see a difference in your life. That's what I got for today. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.